has truly contributed to something remarkable. Imagine, 10 years ago, there were just a handful of students who even thought to take AP classes. Back then, students took 322 exams for only 10 different AP classes. Now, this year, 1,135 Morton students will take 2,699 exams for 21 different AP classes. With the inspiration of your teachers and the guidance of you and your classmates, you have changed Morton East into a school that strives to achieve more each year because of your drive, your commitment, and your success. In your AP classes to achieve these strong numbers. In AP Studio Art and Photography, you work meticulously throughout the year, cultivating a cohesive theme for your portfolios and continue to develop your craft as an artist. In AP Spanish, you take the opportunity to improve your Spanish abilities because el que habla dos idiomas vale por dos. Boot camps and writing personal statements, preparing you for the intense writing that will be expected of you in college. In AP Biology, you use the scientific method to address fundamental topics like why do you need water and oxygen, and apply it to societal issues like the bioethics of GMOs. And of course, in the most important AP class of all, in AP Calculus, you discover that the limit of your knowledge is infinite as you derive and anti-derive, and it's all as easy as 3, 4, 5. Clearly, your passion goes beyond the classroom. You spend countless hours writing and rewriting essays, researching information online, tutoring your fellow classmates, inspiring your peers, and achieving the goals that you set at the start of the school year. And you do this all while being leaders of the school and the community through your involvement in sports, NHS, AP Study Buddies, Snowball, Folkloric Dance, Mariachi Club, and Math Leagues. Let us also acknowledge the stamina of your teachers who have helped strengthen the AP program. Beyond the hours of 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. We spend countless hours critiquing essays, tutoring you before and after school, developing assessments to give you multiple chances to learn and relearn the material, sharing our love for our subjects with you, our students. Lastly, let's thank Morton's administration and the school board for their support of you and your efforts and becoming more and more successful. In AP Calculus, we have a saying, there is no I in calculus, only you and us. This is true of all subjects. When all of us come together and embrace one common goal, encouraging and supporting each other, we move beyond a community and become an extended family that can accomplish anything. At Morton East, we have redefined AP to mean all participate, all prepare, all persevere, all prosper. To everyone in the Morton family, congratulations, and don't forget your milk and cookies.
Learning is defined as the acquisition of knowledge. To understand is to perceive the significance, explanation, or cause of something. I find this distinction important and the underlying foundation of AP classes. What I've gained through AP classes is not knowledge, but understanding. Because AP classes are not the learning of topics, but the guided understanding of important material. I can explain the underlying reasons behind the Civil War, the Great Schism, the shapes of molecules, and how the foundation of our language and ability to persuade have affected every book we read today. While I am thankful that AP classes have given me the opportunity to gain college credit, as I may possibly save a whole year off of college, what I truly value is how AP classes have taught me how to understand. AP classes will give you a skill more valuable than the price of a college class. It will give you the ability to see past memorizations and scantrons, and allow you to realize and understand your potential. I've received 2 5s, a 4, and a 3 on my AP test thus far. If you ask me which, thanks. If you ask me what score I'm most proud of, it was a 3 on my AP chemistry test taught by Mr. Mc. If any of you guys cringe at the mention of AP chemistry, probably taken it or are currently taking it. Did 3-hour test and falling asleep somewhere between thermochemistry and acid-base equations made me question my own intelligence. Yet, getting a rare A on a test or making my own battery convinced me that a Nobel Prize was just out of my reach. I was trapped in between intense self-doubt and uplifting validation. I pushed my limits to get an A and was in complete disbelief of passing the test. However, I also find myself currently missing the periodic table, and I will likely major in chemical engineering next year because of this class. AP chemistry pushed me to my breaking point. It made me question my study habits and test-taking methods. Yet it also inspired me and made me feel truly accomplished. My next lowest score was for an AP language and composition, taught by the fantastic and passionate Mr. Sorensen. He completely ripped apart my first essay, giving me one of the lowest grades I've ever received. He continued to challenge the way I wrote and pushed me to do better until I wrote this analysis on the Great Gatsby that I still have saved on my computer. AP classes like this class and AP chemistry completely broke me down to build a better foundation that I will be able to use for any of my classes in college. But on a deeper level, it proved the need to be humble and open-minded, to let challenges tear you down, and push yourself to make something new and better. So as you all sit here, some of you are already stressed out by AP classes, or some of you that will experience this stress in the near future, the question isn't, can I handle AP classes? The question is, after AP classes that pushed me to my limit, how will I go beyond that? And who will I be after? So if you're taking AP for the college credit, or because it will look fantastic on your transcripts, I completely understand, and those reasons are valid and important. But what I invite you to consider is allowing AP to change you, to open yourself up to humbling challenges and stressful situations. They call AP classes college level, but I think this is more than the course material. It's the way the classes make you think, to ask the why questions, and to understand a topic from multiple perspectives. To achieve this college level of thinking takes work. It takes studying. It takes questions in class. It takes pushing your limits and being stressed out. And finally, after all the hard work, you will have a choice: to charge into your AP tests or just to sleep through them. And there lies the challenge, because you can all pass a class. You can all take a final. But finding the motivation within yourself to sit through a 3-hour exam and pass, that is what will set you apart. That will gauge your college readiness and measure how far you've come. And then after receiving those tests, to continue to tackle AP classes, or for some of you to tackle real college classes, that will show that you are up for whatever challenge lies ahead. As you head into your AP classes, don't pass for just the credit. Don't pass to prove something to your parents or your teachers. Pass for yourself. Pass so that you know how far past your limits you can go. Pass so that the stress and the studying was worth something. But most importantly, pass because you have the ability to. If you open yourself to challenges of AP, you are ready for this test. You understand the material on a deep level. I wish you all luck on your test, and I know no matter what your score, you have accomplished so much simply for opening yourself up to the challenge that is AP. Thank you.